Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Dario here with another options and play video update. We are not halfway into the quarter, but we are far enough into the earnings season where we are seeing some definitive patterns. Okay, and uh, I have done a couple videos, and we spent Monday's option session talking about this. But I really do want to reiterate this to you guys, especially those of you that are really focused on earnings, trades, or strategies, etc. Uh, Wait until the rewards start to equal the risk. Okay, or wait until the rewards start to warrant the risk. That's a better way to describe it, right? Now, we are we are maybe in the scenario where expectations are just very high, and a lot of good news is priced in, and that's certainly a possibility. I mean, especially for tech, right? We've had some really monster runs, but uh, that to me might be like a fluid situation, right? Because if stocks do end up rolling over ahead of earnings, then they're off their highs and expectations maybe cooled off a little bit, right? So things can change pretty quickly, but this is the developing pattern that we're seeing, and you really, you don't want to just keep trying to catch like a huge payday when the market's not giving that, right? So Microsoft is another example. Last night was a pretty big night. Tonight we got a couple of more big names. Actually, like this week we've had a bunch of big names, but Microsoft, right, beat solid guidance. The stock is rolling over, so it's not moving as much as the options were anticipating. Tesla, right, they beat, now eligible for S&P inclusion. The stock was up a little bit, and now it's down a little bit. So again, nothing anywhere near what the options were anticipating. Snapchat earlier in the week, kind of a similar idea. I mean, the stock had a big run into it, had mixed numbers, pulled back the day of. Now it's following through for a second day, but same idea, right? I mean, stock had large run, expectations were high, results were mixed. Stock had a muted, more more kind of like lifeless drop lower. Okay, so again, it's something that we're seeing, and at some point, and my guess is some point soon, that's going to change. But until then, just respect that pattern, right? Like we respect the trends in the market, we respect the uptrends in certain stocks, respect the patterns that the market is dictating, right? So Intel, we caught a little bit of a ramp into the report. I was hoping for more. I thought it was going to give more, especially like the last couple of days when it was bumping up into 62. I thought there was a chance maybe it can get a little bit higher. It's not giving that. The trade net was still up from when we got involved, and until I see the reward really expand and warrant the taking the risk into earnings, I'm still content with just the smaller winners and not having that earnings risk, right? So the Intel trade was closed out ahead of earnings. I said if want to take maybe a little bit of a flyer, that's up to you. But right now, like sizing into these things and putting on a ton of risk, it doesn't make sense because the reward's not there. So I'm definitely watching. I'd love to see that pattern break because I love earnings trades. I love going after like these big patterns, seeing like these really crazy moves post earnings. Again, I do think at some point it'll change, but for right now, respect what the market's saying, respect what the market's giving. Looking for these ramp into the report style trades, and when that changes, then we'll start to go after maybe some straddles, some strangles, etc. All right. So lots to look forward to. Again, next week will be jam packed. So if you like this video and you're looking for more earnings trade ideas, more of those ramp into the report style trades, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. Have a fantastic night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.